Hey, it's old John Boy here, and I just wanted to let y'all know I'm giving like a public address. We got a problem out here in Tennessee with the TVA in Cheatham County, where Ryan Upchurch resides. A Tennessee Valley Authority is a government-run electric power company. All right, it's the only one in the nation. And I've had to deal with portions of it like Chickasaw Electric because they use TBA. Man, when you go into that office, it better be good morning, how are you doing? Nothing else. If you sit there and have a dispute over your bill, when you first say, "Hey, I got a problem," get out. They will kick you out because they're government, federal government run dadgum electric company in the United States. And they're about to put up a methane gas generator plant or whatever. And they just came up on this 90 something year old lady's property with guns and bulletproof vests and it was TVA. TVA has their own police that dress in SWAT. I don't give a squat about SWAT. But yeah, I just thought, Ryan Upchurch, man, if there's anybody that portrayed a younger version of me, it's him. I mean, I'm not musical, but as far as my beliefs and how you should do people and treat people and be treated, I agree with him 100%, man. He's a stand-up dude, man. He believes what he believes in wholeheartedly, and he doesn't believe in the lies and the schemes and the scams that go on. But I just wanted to show y'all this video, and I put the link in the live chat. I'll try to get it in the description afterwards because I'm on my desktop right now. But I'm about to get off here and mute my mic and let y'all listen to this daggum what's going on out there. It's about a 10-minute video, but I promise y'all you should pay attention because this is your federal government in action. All right, just remember that. This is your federal government in action. The TVA has their own SWAT police force that follows them to the properties so there's no dispute. Man, the TVA lied. You'll see. Just watch this video. I'm about to get off of here and let it roll. Well, I hit the wrong something. Oh man, y'all, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I had the wrong scene up, man. My bad, y'all. It's me. It's the old hillbilly over here. Oh God! But look, I'm gonna exit myself off of here so y'all can see this video. Where am I at? Okay. I gotta get off that studio mode. It's messing me up. Here we go. I'm gonna get off this mic also, so y'all watch this.
Hey folks, your buddy John Rich here again. I've got another update about the ongoing battle with the TVA, Tennessee Valley Authority, in Cheatham County, Tennessee, which is the home of my dad, my brother, lots of my friends. It's where I moved to from the state of Texas when we moved back to Tennessee when I was still in high school. So I consider this county to be home. And so a little recap, if you hadn't seen the first video with the Wade family, I suggest you go look that one up as well. But basically the TVA has decided that they want to build a 900 megawatt methane gas plant right in the middle of Cheatham County, Tennessee, right in the middle of neighborhoods, farmland, right on top of the main water source for Pleasant View, Tennessee and Ashland City, Tennessee, within 5 miles of 5 different schools. They're wanting to build this thing. And some of the details I have learned recently, even since the first video, it's hard to shock me but wait until you hear what has happened. Shocking is an understatement. It ain't even America, what you're about to hear about. So who I've got sitting here with me in her front yard, and I appreciate you letting me come over today. This is Nanette. So Nanette is a longtime Cheatham County resident, and has firsthand knowledge of something that, when I heard the story, Nanette, I thought,
Hey guys, Chase here with Bulldog Steel.
This is what I have to go through all the time. It doesn't matter.
that's got to be an
AT&T.
exaggeration. But as we've been speaking for the last hour in her living room, unfortunately, it's not an exaggeration. So basically, the story goes that the TVA showed up to start surveying property, doing destructive testing on property on people's land who did not want them there, correct?
Exactly.
Okay, so I want you to tell everybody out there watching, explain to me what it looked like and what the TVA looked like when.
Well, some of us showed up in solidarity with our neighbors, and as we were waiting, we watched the TVA employees and 2 police officers park all of their vehicles down the road, about 12 vehicles, and they came marching through the property up to our neighbor and to tell her that they were going to start digging and surveying, and she was not happy with that. But the thing that struck me as I watched this unfold, and these employees were marching toward us with police officers.
So wait,
Yeah.
are you saying TVA came with the local police?
No, they came with the TVA police.
So there's such a thing as TVA police?
Oh, yes.
So the TVA has their own police force?
They have their own police force. Yeah.
Okay, so when you say police, do you mean, were they armed? I mean, what?
Yes. They were armed. They had their full gear on. And
So like bulletproof
they
vests?
looked like they had bulletproof vests, yeah.
So they were geared up almost like a SWAT team.
Exactly.
Did you know that the TVA had that? I mean, I heard this and I thought that cannot be true. The TVA has, they're showing up with guns. Hey TVA, why is that? One of many questions to come. All right, Nanette, let's continue. So tell me about Miss Nicholson. Who is Miss Nicholson, and what was going on in her yard and with her that day?
Well, when they talked to the first neighbors, they said they had permission from Mr. Nicholson
Okay.
to be on the property, but Mr. Nicholson has been deceased for quite a long time.
How long has he been deceased, would you say?
I have no idea, but it's probably a decade.
They came on the property and said, we have permission to, and said we could be here, but Mr. Nicholson's been dead for a decade or more. And his wife is still alive, correct?
Yes.
And now what is her condition?
Oh, she has a bit of dementia. So we saw her from a distance and come out and look at her property, and she was afraid, actually, because there were so many vehicles in her yard, and she didn't know why. And so,
And a bunch of men with guns walking around.
and going on down the road. And so after we were done with watching what the police officer said to our neighbor, we went down there to make sure she was okay, and she had no clue what was going on, and we told her, and she was not happy.
What did she say when you told her why they were there?
After she paused for a moment, you could see her thinking, and she said, "You think you own something, but you own nothing. You don't own nothing."
You think you own something, but you don't own nothing.
Yeah, it just don't own nothing.
You think you own something, but you don't own nothing.
Yeah, it just made me feel like I didn't live in America that day. It was very hard to watch.
How long do you think
What does it really take?
Y'all see how many commercials I've got to go through. It's YouTube, man. YouTube wants to sell that premium through commercials like every minute and a half. Non-stop, man.
she or her family members have owned that property
Oh, a very long time. That's
for like possibly 100 years or
that's
more.
possible. That's an old family here.
Multi-generational
Right.
land.
Right.
So we got a real problem here. TVA is going to be sending out one of their guys to come visit me at my house in Nashville here in a few days. Now, I don't know what he wants to visit with me about, but I'm looking forward to speaking with him. Here's the thing, guys. In the United States of America, we don't send in armed officers onto people's property under a lie saying they had permission from a man who's been dead 10 years so they can come in and bully and shove people around in Cheatham County, Tennessee. You got it? TVA, I know you didn't want anybody to know about this. They're all going to know about it now. My hope is that at some point they just decide to find somewhere else to do this. And by the way, there are other places to do this. That's the crazy thing about it. There are other places that this can be done. So it has been done where coal plants that have been shut down have been successfully retrofitted into, guess what? Methane plants, just like the one they want to tear this place up with. It's already being done. And guess what? We've got deactivated neutral coal plants sitting all around Middle Tennessee. We've got one in Humphreys County right now that Senator Roberts, State Senator Roberts, said we would welcome the TVA back in here with open arms to retrofit our Biden-killed coal plant. Biden killed it, and retrofit it for methane. Oh, by the way, and hire back the thousands of people that lost their jobs when they shut this thing down. He said they could do it right here in my county, in Humphreys County, and never have to touch a blade of grass in Cheatham County. So there are options sitting everywhere, but TVA is belligerently saying, no, we're going to tear your county up. We're going to displace you. We're going to put this methane plant right in between 5 school districts. We're going to come in and put it right on top of your water supply, and there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Oh, by the way, check out all the guys with the guns and bulletproof vests if you don't believe me. That sounds like communist Chinese tactics to me. That does not sound like my country. That does not sound like America, and it is not why we voted for Donald Trump and to put people into office to keep the federal government, which that's what this is. TVA is the only federally owned power company in the United States. Started in 1933, by the way, by FDR, arguably the most socialist president we ever had.